Hey, I forgot to mention a few things. That way, I want to get all the things covered for you. When you have the engine running right now, your TV will not work. Your awnings will not work. Another thing to point out, your awnings are 120 motors. So you either have to have it plugged in, generator running, or your inverter working. For the awnings to work. Another little thing, your side screens are right here. You can use that. And then tighten down right there. And then push it back up. Your window screen is right here. So you undo this button here and it comes around that track and closes all your front windows. Let me show you a little bit more about this leveling system. You do have to have the coach running. And what you do, you push it on what I like to do personally. I like to air down first, lower all corners. So you could do all corners right here, raise or lower, or you could do individual corner. What I like to do is air down and then push auto. But let me do this auto. Right now, it's in travel mode. This means ready to go. You're pushing an auto, and it's actually air down itself. So never mind, it's built into it. So it's gonna air down the whole coach and then start from the bottom. This does take a few minutes. When these little red lights are kind of jumping your head, that means your front is off this corner. Your middle is level, but if it is, that means your front to back is off, and then your rear. So that's what these little red lights mean. So right now, it only auto levels with air. This does have an option for hydraulic right there. I'm gonna talk while it's leveling. Once it's leveled, it'll just shut off. Both of these lights will blink and they'll shut off. If there's any problems, there's lights in here. You could probably see it. Yes, you do. So twist means the coach is too twisted for it to level. Means you're too on uneven road for it to level. Twist. See, it went off. Now that the two lights are blinking, that means it auto level. Let me turn it back on. So you need to have the park brake on. Twist means it's going too out of diagonally, and it can't do it without twisting the frame too much. So that has a built-in safety. Slope means you're too out of slope. It's not gonna work. And if there is a problem, you're gonna have a fault light come on. So now that we got that, once it's leveled, it'll be like this. When you're ready to go, you push the travel button, give it a moment, and it'll be ready to go. The light will be on. You can shut it off. You do not have to have this on. If you want a hydraulic, you push this button, and then you could now, this system has 3 jacks. 2 big ones in the front, 2 in the rear, and 1 in the front. So if you want to raise the front, you push that, you could probably hear the pump come on. And it's now raising. And then you could raise the rear now. I'll pull them all out and I'll show you. I'll walk out, I'll show you the jacks. These jacks will lift up your coach. They'll lift up the coach in air. So if you need to do a tire change, I would recommend still putting something. And let me go outside and show you what I just did. So now it's all much more lifted. You can see that jack right there. In the back. Right there. Now, in the pictures I was trying to point out, but you could maybe see it a little better, a little crackling. Not as much here, very little there. And then not as much. I think it's actually, there's nothing on this side at all. There is, I don't know if you could see it, there's a tiny bit on this slide. Again, Thank you.